Hello everyone, it's been a while, but I'm back here going for another video where and today I'm going to be showing off two customs. Here they are now. These are my customs of Sonny and Bear. These are my second versions I made. They were originally made using, let's actually go over. Let's take a look at Sonny first. He was originally made using a learning curve Percy. So yeah, this is a new Sonny. He's made using both of these were actually made using 3D printed shells, or bodies, whatever you want to call it, that someone was selling. Yeah, I'll see if I can find the links and I'll put them into the description. So yeah, the face is from a Take and Play Neville. Because the Push on Sonny never made to the U.S. and it's pretty hard to find now. The only thing I found every time I go on eBay, I just found one Sonny and it's kind of expensive, so I decided to go with this face, which is really massive on this thing, I know, but it's also really sticking out as well, which is probably gonna be the case for the Push on Sonny as well, but it's fine. I was originally gonna stick with the old chassis, the 3D printed, and just put these wheels on there, but for some reason the axles couldn't fit on the holes, so I just decided, you know what, fine, I'm just gonna cut it off and just use this. And my old chassis, the chassis from the old Sonny. And just put a front magnet on there. I still need to finish up the back magnet. So yeah, that's Sonny. And now Bear. Now here's Bear. It's basically the same thing. I use bogies from a knockoff old slow coach that I just screwed them on. The face is from a Capsule Player Philip face. Much like Sonny's face, I just think both these faces work pretty well. And the rest is painted on both. Sonny, I used a navy blue for the top, and I used a English navy on the body and a normal black for the smoke box and the running board. And obviously the wheels, chassis that I repainted. And I used I think this is a flag red. I'm running out of that red paint on the buffer beam, because I used the last of it on the buffer beams on both of these two. For Bear, I used a pewter gray for the top. I know this is kind of looks like this is based off of Oliver Grand's. But I just decided to make I decided to make the roof a darker gray just to make it look a bit different from his. Making it look like my own a little bit. I also used I think this is a Christmas green and a crisp green for the bottom. And I used the normal white for the windows. I gotta fix that area. I kind of messed up there. I can't remember what yellow this is. I think a dandelion yellow. I can't remember off the top of my head. But yeah. Also, the reason why I was away is because I was mainly waiting for these two. I ordered them a while ago and a couple months ago, and they just couldn't arrive for some reason on this place. Like he wasn't able to ship it, the seller, so I just decided I recently decided to have my mother order it for her house, and yeah. That's the reason why I bought. So yeah, here they are. Bought them today, which I don't even know when this is gonna come out. It might as well come out on the same day. Hopefully, I don't know, but yeah. And while I was away and waiting for these two to come, I made a few customs. First up is Bill and Ben. Let's go for twins. Um, this is a these are a take and play. I think it's a take and play Bill and Ben on a wooden railway Brio chassis. Um, I just I heavily modified the take and play Bill and Ben. Um, that was actually kind of a mistake I made. I think I was trying to glue it. I didn't even realize I glued the coal on, even though it's not supposed to be that way. I'll paint it over at some. I'll try to paint it over at some point. This is bent up. It kind of came this way. That's how it came from eBay. I bought a take and play lot. I came with these two and the take Mavis, which is the reason why I bought it, for the take and play Mavis face. I just put on the wooden rally one. Looks a bit bigger. That's kind of what it should look like. That's how it is in the show. Nothing else happened to Mavis. My Mavis, other than the fact that I just pasted a couple on there. That's really it. And obviously I changed the face too. I also came with a take and play Thomas, Aiding Clarabelle, a Hector, and a Harold. I also made my own original character as well. It's obviously not for 87. That's kind of a separate universe, I guess, all around series. But his name is Lucas. It's for my series. He's actually gonna be another Farcar engine alongside these three and Cameron and Thomas, Percy, Toby, Cameron, Mavis here. So yeah, his name's Lucas. He's made from an engine that I got from a garage sale. Came with these two. I used for Bill and Ben over there. Put NWR on the boiler. Number 15. I originally had, if you follow me on Instagram and Twitter, I had the NWR right here, and I put the line in right here, but I wasn't really too keen on that, and I wasn't really the biggest fan of it, so I decided to redesign it, put NWR on the boiler, and change the number to 15, since just to kind of separate the number from everyone else, 1 to 13, since I mean Charlie's number 14, and if Nia and Rebecca have separate numbers, 18 and 22, and Rosie and for my Steam team is 37, then I'm gonna do with Luke, this guy here. The face is from a Minis Bill or Ben, whatever. I don't know which one. And he has gold wheels. And funnel and lamp. Red for the taillight. I might try to put silver on there, but yeah. I also got Jack and Alfie. They both came from the same owner, a different one, but the same owner. He actually partially refunded me $2, but he still arrived. Alfie is an interesting one because I was supposed to get a take and play Alfie. I didn't even realize, but I decided to get the take along one while also just modifying the bucket to look more like Alfie. Well, more like an actual bucket instead of a magnet. I wasn't really the biggest fan of with the take and plays. I really hated the fact that the buckets are just straight up magnets. Thank God they fixed it with the take and play one, but the bucket, so yeah, the bucket, I just took off the magnet and used a Dremel tool and just cut off the holder for the magnet and just put a bucket on there and just painted it. Repainted the bucket. It's kind of hard to see. This phone doesn't want to focus, so, but yeah, you know what I mean. I also got the Trackmaster 80th Thomas, but I also modified it as well. Like I repainted the buffers, the lamp irons, the whistle, the steps, which I might try to put a second coat on there, the lamp, the tail light, and I put a new coupling on there, make it shorter. If everyone else is doing it, even Turbo D7101, I think that's what his name is. That I'm gonna do it here. Oh yeah, my friend FaZe Micro is also doing that as well. Did that before me, so. But yeah, that's about it for this one. That's pretty much all I can say. So yeah, thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Oh yeah, and I put more lining on Percy, Thomas, and James. Well, James, he has blue lining on the tender, just to make it look a bit different from that one other user named Oliver Grant. So yeah, bye guys.